Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another Woodman Virtual Folk Club. This one is Series 1, Episode4a. Oh yes. And please, without any further ado, let's welcome to the stage your MC for this evening, Mr. Bryn Phillips.
Hi everyone! Hi! Welcome to the 4th Woodman Virtual Folk Club. As always, it's great to see you all here. Have you noticed the new look? Debbie, Derry and I have all been re-imaged by two of Debbie and Derry's grandchildren. Maya has drawn up Debbie and Derry, and Jay Dean has done the same for me. I'm sure you'll agree that we all look pretty good. Now let's get on with the show. Tonight we once again have 29 acts for you, so settle down and get ready for a full evening of music and entertainment. We're starting off with Fragile Hearts with one of their own songs, Leven Lullaby. Please welcome to the virtual stage, Fragile Hearts.
This bench there are some simple words inscribed upon a plaque. They tell me that this was your favorite view, and how you loved these people, how you kept on coming back, and how the beauty just poured out of you. You spent your last summers in this lonely paradise, writing words that come to haunt us now, cut us like a knife. And when we asked about you at the harbor bar last night, oh, they bought us drinks like we were friends for life. Sky collide. A man can sometimes find he's lost his way. He will rage against the moon, he will try to turn the tide. He'll throw a fist when he should walk away. I know there were demons, devils in your head, and those madmen set upon you. They left you there for dead. In my dream I stand across the street, shouting out your name. Ah, but words will wash away in another man's rain. Silent years when you thought you had lost your song, you found yourself in places dark as hell. But there was holy water coursing through your very soul. You drew strength from deep inside that well. In the final judgment, when we're stepping through the ruins, a man must stand up strong or he will fall. He will fall. Eternal is the warrior who finds beauty in his wounds. Oh, just 10 words, I think you said it all. And now I I'm sitting on another man's bench, watching the world roll by. In my mind I'm singing a Jackie leaving lullaby, leaving lullaby, leaving lullaby. You can close your eyes, let his spirit fly, because I'm sitting on another man's bench, watching the world roll by. In my mind I'm singing Jackie leaving lullaby, leaving lullaby, leaving lullaby. You can close your eyes, let his spirit fly. And on this bench there are some simple words inscribed upon a plaque. They tell me that this was your favorite view.
Another great song from a wonderful duo, Fragile Hearts. And now we have a brief visit to Spain, where Ian and Anne Munro are going to perform a P. Travers song for us called Photographs. A big international welcome for Ian and Anne.
Delete the wrong one.
I'll smash your face in if you do.
Take 4. I keep making a mistake. This is a new one, a fairly new one of Pete Abbott's, and a new one for us called Photographs. The lyrics of which are fairly apt for
Your age.
people of our seniority. Looking back on those old photographs, any days long since past, memories of times we had fading fast. The pictures take me back to faded jeans and long dark hair, sweet 16s everywhere, big ice creams, the summer fair, a time to live without a care. I will never be the same again. I know things will never be I know things will never be that way again. Just a boy of 17 back then. A summer that we thought would never end. Looking back on those old photographs, any days long since past, memories of times we had fading fast. The pictures take me back. Maybe.
A very nice performance, thank you. Once again, please, for Ian and Anne Munro. And now it's time for a club resident duo, Velvet Green, doing one of their own songs, a club favourite, Ensemble à Paris.
Howdy,
Hello everybody.
Woodman t-shirts.
This is a song that Paul wrote with Tony about being together in Paris called Ensemble à Paris. French boulevards, a river Seine, rolling for the coming rain. For romance, it's the place to be. I'm in love, I'm so happy. Let's run up steps to Sacré-Cœur. It's a race, I'll win, monsieur. Light a candle, say a prayer. By the Gaulois, Ajax there.
Ensemble, ensemble, ensemble à Paris. Ensemble, ensemble, ensemble à Paris.
Try hats on in the market square. Ooh la la, we do not care. Shoot videos throughout the day, which afterwards we'll play and play. Artists in Montmartre who draw a caricature of you, held up for the world to see.
Mon Dieu, that really can't be me.
Ensemble, ensemble, ensemble à Paris. Ensemble, ensemble, ensemble à Paris.
Is your French so very good, even to be understood? Baguettes from a boulangerie, soft and warm, eat them with brie. Turkish coffee from street stands, mugs held tight to warm our hands. Strong and sweet, we'll drink it in, to distant tunes of violin.
Ensemble, ensemble, ensemble à Paris. Ensemble, ensemble, ensemble à Paris.
The Eiffel Tower, oh please let's go. You don't like the heights, I know. And I will beg, I'll get my way. Draw a kiss, a sea
ensemble at Paris. Ensemble, ensemble, ensemble at Paris. Ensemble, ensemble, ensemble at Paris. Ensemble, ensemble, ensemble at Paris. That's all, folks.
Well done both. A great song and a great French accent, Sue. You're our very own Edith Piaf. Some French applause, please, for Velvet Green. One of my all-time favourite songs coming up now. Anne Lister's Icarus, performed by Dick Woodhouse.
This song is by Anne Lister. It's been covered by many people, but this particular version I learnt from Maggie Holland on an LP. Remember those? An LP called Still Pause, and it's a song called Icarus. Wanted to fly high. I was too fond of walking, so when you said you'd touch the sky, I thought it was your way of talking, but then you said you'd build some wings and found out how it could be done. But I was doubtful of everything. I never thought you'd reach the sun. So clever with your hands. I watched you for hours with the glue and the rubber bands, and feathers and lace and flowers, and the finished wings, they glowed so bright like some bird of glory, and I began to envy you your flight like some old hero's story. Tried to get me to go with you. You tried always to dare me, but I looked up at the sky so blue. Thought the height would scare me, so I carried your wings for you. Up the path to the cliff face, kissed you goodbye and watched your eyes already bright with sunlight. Was grand at the start to watch you flying higher, but there was a pain deep in my heart. The wings seemed tipped with fire, like a seagull or a lark rising up forever, like some ember or some spark rising from earth to heaven. I believed you touched the sun. I believed all you told me, done a thing no man had ever done. You touched the stars to please me, but then I saw the bright wings fail, and I saw the feathers falter, watched you drop like a ball of gold into the wide green water. Now some are born to fly high, some are born to follow, some are born to touch the sky, while others walk in the hollow. But as I watched your body fall, I knew that really you had won. For your grave it was not the earth, but the reflections of the sun.
As always, played with great skill and sensitivity. Let's show our appreciation for Dick Woodhouse. We usually think of our next performer as an accomplished singer-songwriter, which he is. However, he also has an impressive repertoire of covers. Tonight he is performing 900 Miles. Please welcome to the Woodman virtual stage, all the way from Wanlock Head, Dave Gibb.
Well, I'm riding down this track, I've got tears in my eyes, and I'm trying to read a letter from my home. And if this train runs me right, I'll be home tomorrow. Sing it! About 900 miles from my home. Yeah? Well, this train I'm riding on is 100 coaches long. You can hear that whistle blow 100 miles. And if this train runs me right, I'll be home tomorrow night. Yeah. I hate to hear that low whistle blow. Well, I pawned you my watch, I pawned you my ring, pawned you my gold and silver chain. And if this train runs me right, I'll be home tomorrow night. 'Cause I'm 900 miles from my home. Got this shirt on my back, got 1 penny to my name, and I can't go home this way. And if this train runs me right, I'll be home tomorrow night. 'Cause I'm 900 miles from my home. And I need to hear that low whistle blow.
powerful performance with guitar work that never fails to impress. One more time, please, for Dave Gibb. And now we have one of our club recitalists, Jeff Hawksworth. Tonight he has chosen a Les Barker offering called Voicemail. Please welcome Jeff Hawksworth.
Thank you for calling today. Our staff are here to inform or discuss. But first, let me assure you that your call is important to us. With every hour that passes, our commitment to you grows stronger. And so we'll play the birdie song and ignore you for a little longer. Thank you for calling today. Your call is in a queue. I think you might as well forget whatever else you had to do. We applaud your great persistence in this long and hard endeavour. Please dial 1 for a 20-minute message of no relevance to you whatsoever. Dial 2 to access our menu. Dial 3 to access nothing at all. And dial 4 to be mysteriously disconnected and have to make another call. Thank you for calling today to avail of our voicemail facility. We thank you for your patience and continuing stupidity. Your call is very important. We want you to know that we care. Press the star key to speak to a human being. Ah, fooled you there. And dial 2 for the chance to dial 1. And dial 1 for the chance to dial 2. And dial 3 for disconnection and the subsequent deja vu. Press the keys marked pound and star and then your 19-digit PIN. We'll know exactly who you are, but we still won't let you in. And while you drift on passing time and contemplate infinites, here's the theme from a deer hunter for a further 40 minutes. We installed the latest technology and our business just blossomed and grew. Thank you for calling the Samaritans. Your call is in a queue. Thank you very much.
That is so true, isn't it? The other day I was in a phone queue for 35 minutes, and when I finally got through to a human being, I was cut off halfway through. Thanks, Jeff. A well-chosen Les Barker piece. A big thank you to Jeff Hawksworth. And now we have a newcomer to the Woodman stage. Please give a big Woodman welcome to Kath Reed, singing her song, Warm Like Mine. Kath Reed, everyone.
So I'm going to sing a song now for you. It's called Warm Like Mine, and I hope you enjoy it. I've been driving down this road so long, a long, long time. I have seen so much come and go. Tell you what's on my mind. I have traveled many lands. I have held many hands, hands of black and white and brown. Oh, those hands were warm like mine, warm like mine. I am now many parts. I have looked in many hearts, hearts both different yet the same. Oh, those hearts were warm like mine, warm like mine. There's a truth we're coming to believe. Peace without justice cannot breathe. The way I see it in these late days, oh, precious days, we have two choices. We can close our ears, oh, or we can change our ways. I have flown many skies, I have looked in many eyes, eyes of blue and black and brown. Oh, those eyes were warm like mine, warm like mine. Warm like mine.
At a time when there seems to be so much disharmony and division every time you look at the news, it's nice to hear a song of unity. Once more, please, for Kath Reed. Once more, we bring an international flavour to the show, this time from Tenerife. Please welcome Jota Segura with a chill-out instrumental entitled Esencia Divina. Now that was different. I bet some of you will be going back to listen to that one again. A great performance from Hota Segura. This might be the only parody of the evening, as Baz and Cos perform O Sole Mio for us, which is loosely translated as Where is my fish? Baz and Cos, everyone.
Hello, this is a barrio. Cousins have been after me fish. I told her, no, keep away from my fish. Oh, sole mio, this is my fish. As you can see, it's in my dish. To follow my own blue beam. Oh, sole mio, my fish is here. Come now, my dear, now false emotion. My fish is here, yours in the ocean. My place or yours, there are no more places. What can this be? This thing we see, my fish, oh sole mio, this is my fish. You don't agree, oh, now put the dish.
It's sunny fish. Yes, sir.
Another great performance which deserves a great round of applause. Baz and Cos. Now we have another first for the Woodman, a band called 9 Blind Ravens. Fortunately, there's only 4 of them, or they wouldn't all fit on our stage. So for the first time at the Woodman, please welcome 9 Blind Ravens with their song August.
Mike from 9 Blind Ravens here. You've joined me on my break from work in the van. So as many of you know, our second album, See the Sun, is due for release soon. So we thought we'd attempt our first full band remote recording to celebrate. So we're going to start to dip into that album, and we're going to give a go of one of our favourite songs to play live. It's called August. So I hope you enjoy.
I remember being
That was a truly impressive lockdown performance. Once more, please, for 9 Blind Ravens. Our next performer has a diverse repertoire of songs, and tonight is performing a song you might know from his Worship and the Pig. Please welcome John Curry performing One of These Days.
A song from his Worship and the Pig, One of Those Days. When you find you slept through the alarm clock and you can't find clean knickers or socks, when number one daughter's used all the hot water and there's no tea bags left in the box, the orange juice carton is empty and the coffee pot is furry and green, and the only bread's frozen and the toaster is broken, and you struggle to stifle a scream. It's going to be one of those days. It's going to be one of those days. But don't think these things only happen to you. The creation has cursed everything that you do. For the rich and the famous have their moments too. It's going to be one of those days. There's icebergs ahead, said the first mate to the captain who stood on the bridge. But on the Titanic there's no sign of panic. The captain is cool as a fridge. They can't harm us at all, he said, smiling. Hold your course, keep a full steam ahead. But soon after noting the carpets were floating, he turned to the first mate and said, it's going to be one of those days. It's going to be one of those days. Why do these things always happen to me? Just how unlucky can anyone be? This is not going to look too good on my CV. It's going to be one of those days. Now Dr. Livingstone lived in the jungle with a tribe who thought he was a god. He had 40 wives, gold and silver besides, set up for life like he sod. Then Stanley stride into the clearing with his pith hat, machete and shorts. I presume you are one Dr. D. Livingstone, to which the good doctor retorts, it's going to be one of those days. It's going to be one of those days. Here am I, living the life of a toff. Now Stanley has caused a complete catastrophe. I wish he'd just take his pith hat and pith off. It's going to be one of those days. Now there's no disputing Rasputin was cute in a mad monkish way. He was giving Katrina, the lovely Tsarina, more than spiritual guidance, so they say. So the Tsar, he arranged for his murder, and he hired a hit monk for the job, to stab him and shoot him and electrocute him. No names and no pack drill, 10 bob. It's going to be one of those days. It's going to be one of those days. If there's trouble about, you can bet that I have it. Is it my fault the Tsarina goes like a rabbit? And if this is mad monking, I'm changing my habit. It's going to be one of those days. So if you ever have one of those mornings, then nothing you do will go right. Everything that you touch from the time you get up congeals into one great heap of rubbish. Don't think that it's your fault or failure. It's not something you've eaten or said. and all you can do when it happens to you is to sing as you go back to bed. It's going to be one of those days. It's going to be one of those days. Oh, yes, it is. It's going to be one of those days.
Thank you, John. Once again, please, for John Curry. Our next performer made his debut at the Woodman Virtual Folk Club last month, and here he is again with his song Red Hair and Red Herrings. Please welcome to the stage Martin Heaton.
Red hair and red herring, sung about being led down the garden path. Down by the cobbles on the banks of the Tay, she sat and sang the day away with her long red hair and a ribbon and bow, beguiling smile deceived her repose. I was a young and foolish drinker, she got me hook, line and sinker. Thought I could swim, she reeled me in, thought I could float like a capsized boat. Red hair and red herring are all I got from you. Drew me in and I started to swim, and there was nothing I could do. Was convinced my brain got minced and changed my point of view. Red hair and red herring are all I got from you. Till this day, all the things she said in that fateful way won't come back to haunt me and say, cobbles to the banks of the Tay. I was a young and foolish drinker, she got me hook, line and sinker. I thought I could swim, reel me in, and I thought I could float like a capsized boat. Red hair and red herring were all I got from you. Drew me in and I started to swim, with nothing I could do. Was convinced my brain got minced and changed my point of view. Red hair and red herring were all I got from you. Red hair and red herring are all I got from you. Drew me in and I started to swim, and there was nothing I could do. Was convinced my brain got minced and changed my point of view. Red hair and red herring, all I got from you.
Great to see you again, Martin. Loved the song. Martin Heaton, everyone. Our next performer should have appeared at the Real Woodman back in April, but by then we were all in a grade 1 lockdown situation. As some small compensation, we do, however, have him here tonight. Please welcome Johnny Coppin with his song Have Wandered.
When I think of cool woods in the sunlight, dark avenues trembling with song, and sheep running wild in the bracken, I know that I cannot look backwards, nor tread any road of my childhood. How far I have wandered, and when I consider bright Severn that wound through the orchards and farms, and barley out-topping the hedges, I know that the old days are done with, the corn and the ripe fruit long gathered. How far I have wandered. When I walk through the fog in this northland, and remember the clear hills of home that crouched round the white tower of Gloucester, I know I am locked in a prison and lost in my own fog forever. How far I have wandered. From the source to the sea of my making, from the ebb and the flow of my waking, from the pain and the joy of my growing, from the heart and the head of my knowing, thus far have I wandered. From the source to the sea of my making, from the ebb and the flow of my waking, from the pain and the joy of my growing, from the heart and the head of my knowing, thus far have I wandered.
A beautiful song, sensitively performed. We're all looking forward to seeing you when you finally make it to the Real Woodman. Once again, please, for Johnny Coppin. And now we have a Beatles song, Norwegian Wood, performed for us tonight by Phil Evans.
I
Great performance. Well done, Phil. Let's hear it again, please, for Phil Evans. Now we have the first song ever named after our virtual folk club. So, to end the first half, please welcome the Les Jones Band to the stage, performing the Woodman Virtual Folk Club Rag.
Friday night, if you got nowhere else you wanna be, why don't you come along with me? There's a place where we can go, it's packed with people that you know. There's such delightful company. Dave is waiting at the door to welcome us in. Derry's loading up his laptop, let's give it a spin. It's 8:30, just shut your eyes and let the fun begin. Do the Woodman Virtual Folk Club Ride. There's no need to take a car, you can stay right where you are, in the comfort of your living room. Listen out for left bank too, then you know that you're getting through. Sit back, relax and have a jar. Don't forget the drinks are free, so have what you wish. So why stop at 2 or 3? Just don't get squished. Come on, get your shakers out, be ready to join in. Do the Woodman Virtual Folk Club Ride. Bobby's there and so is Jill, and they got plenty of time to kill, because they haven't realized there's no need to form a queue. There'll be plenty of room for you, since the club was virtualized. Let's get started. Here comes Bryn, our MC for the night. A brilliant singer-songwriter in his own right. Gil and Gary, as usual, will be our number one to do the Woodman Virtual Folk Club Rag. Debs and Derry and Rob and Paul have said that they'll sing out at all, but then they've got nothing to prove. Old Cup Swords, Velvet Green, they're gonna sing something quite obscene, simply because they thought you'd want them to. Christy, Katie, Keith and Jeff know they're in for a treat. Mike and Julie, Pat and Chris are clinging to their seats. Philip, Mike and Leslie have only come to see us do the Woodman Virtual Folk Club Ride. Cousin Barry, Carol and John have formed a little super band. Of course they'll play some Ralph McTell. Who's it? Claire is holding the microphone on top of the wardrobe at their home, so she can attain their height. Robin, Sheila, maids are here, have a little drink or two. Chris and Megan, surely they will see the evening through, and if they feel so inclined, they will show you how to the Woodman Virtual Folk Club Rag. There's plenty of people I missed out, then I knew I would. Far too many others for one song. Caleb, Peter, Pat and Jeff, there's plenty more left yet. Caroline, John C and Fragile Hearts. If there's a pair I can't leave out, it wouldn't be right. Woody will be writing up the review of the night, and Willow will be singing at the top of her voice, and do the Woodman
woodland rain.
An excellent end to an excellent first half. Once again, please, to Les, Debbie and Derry. Now, provided we have no technical hitches, we'll have a short break before we return to the second half. So fill up those glasses and get ready for some more musical entertainment.